This is Fat B-Man, and as I promised, part 2 of the Queen Castle. Let me give you a close-up of this Queen Castle. You can see right here we have one opening, nice handle here, still got the measurements on it. We got one opening here. We got one opening here, nice handle. Got a nice handle here, another opening here. So we have 4 ways to make queens. I put my first video up, part 1. I've already had people complaining. They asked me if I'm stupid or something. Why would you want to do that to a box? Well, here's the deal. If you're a small-time beekeeper and you want to make some queens, you basically divide this box up. You've got a frame, it's got a queen cell on it. Instead of squashing it, you put it in here. Now, here's what I have found. When I make my partitions, I'm using this Luan, which is a 1/8 inch. I've got a good tight fit here. But you want a good tight fit here that you can pull it out. You can see now the compartment is open. Now, you want to put this in, and when you nail your box up, or you put your staples in, you want to be careful on the bottom. I'm using T111, which is an exterior siding, and I'm using a staple gun. Here, be sure you don't put your nail or your staple in the grooves where your plywood's going to go, or your Luan. Now, when you put your frames back in, you have to have a way to control your queen. If you have a queen hatched here and virgin cells here, they're going to come across. Let me get my dividers here. I'm going to show you another little trick. If you can see right on the end here, see if I can get this to go in a little closer. Alright, I've got this numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you want to cut your pieces. I've got a piece of Luan cut here, goes in position 4. Got this next one, goes in position 1. Got the next one, position 2. Next one, position 3. Now, I've also done a little something else here. And I've done this because all beekeepers are not woodworkers. If you notice, on the top of my box here, get this to zoom in just a little bit. Come on, old camera, get busy here. This one here is 3 inches. The next one is 2 3/4. 2 3/4, 3 inches. So if the beekeeper is not a good worker, you come in the middle here and divide the box, and then come over here and eyeball split this. That's another reason to go ahead and mark these. These go back into the same position. And it got a 3 inch, 2 3/4, they go back in the same slot. Now, this box is ready to set up. And the next thing I'm going to show you is the lid. You see, I got the frames covered, and these pieces that I got on top of the frames, I've got them cut at 19 inches. And you get a good view of that there. Now here's the lid. I'm going to put the lid on. There's your lid, and here's what your box would look like. Now, that's about the easiest way a person could make a bunch of queens. Now, the next thing I need to do is get myself in gear and build about 50 of these, keep the students busy. Now, these are very easy to make. This is actually a piece of poplar. I don't know if you can see it in the workshop here. This is poplar. That was cut on my sawmill. And the front is a piece of pine, beetle wood. So what I've done is kind of marry the boxes together. Put you a little demonstration on here so that you can see how to make the queen castles. Now I'm hoping you're enjoying these things and I'm not boring you. I get a few comments every so often. Some of my ideas, they say, are pretty stupid. But stupidity sometimes makes money. I'm still hoping. If you enjoy the videos, send me an email, send a request. Appreciate you watching, the Fat Bee Man.